Como é que é, malta, que eu vou sobre backup. Bem-vindos a mais um vídeo aqui com os Guardiões da Galáxia. Já vimos isto no último vídeo.
We're going to capture him.
That is what I said.
You said slay.
I meant capture.
Eu estava aqui a ver, eu não vi isto no último vídeo. Ok. Giro. Portanto, vamos continuar.
Here, give me a hand.
We should be ready. We don't know the source of that smoke. Maybe more hostiles.
Maybe it's just a nice warm fire and some cigar and
Esperar o pior.
spirits.
No doubt it's something that'll try to kill us. This place is like a funhouse of razor blades.
Great speech.
But I'm not worried. We face meteors, poison zit cats, and abominable snowmen.
When to go? Whatever it is, it smells.
Bodies. It smells of bodies.
Jeez. Is all this fume?
Undoubtedly.
Explora o vilarejo. Estes gajos foram todos cremados. Tinha ali alguma coisa. Ok, não ganho nada a explorar isto, por embora só.
Up ahead. Looks like there's a survivor.
Who goes there?
No head. She has no head.
I believe that repulsive tentacle orb is her head.
And I can hear you with it.
Are you the only
Ruby.
survivor?
Clearly
Thursday.
not. Who are you, meat sacks?
We're here for fume.
Forget what I said. Yeah, I'm the only survivor. Or will be.
I take it you know where we can find him?
Sure, digesting my men back at his roost. Big Eye's obelisk sticking out of the caldera's frozen sea.
Don't worry, we'll take care of fume.
Sure you will, Terran. Just don't come running back here when he chases you. I've still got some things to pack up.
Isto aqui é estranho. Tá, anda.
Sorry about your men.
Dead men collect no paychecks. Speaking of, aren't you the Mad Titan's daughter?
What of it?
Relax, I'm not looking for trouble. There was a time I'd have taken you in for the bounty.
There was a time I'd have killed you for trying.
Yeah, seems we've both got bigger problems right now.
É
Seems
que ela
like.
fala.
You gonna be okay?
I don't need your pity, Terran. I'll head back to Contraxia and lick my wounds.
Ooh, hey, you may not want to do that. Contraxia isn't exactly safe right now.
When is it ever?
Seriously, maybe you should just come with us.
I've been embarrassed enough today without taking help from a stranger. I can look after myself.
Well, if you hear people talking about a promise with a matriarch, just steer clear.
I'll keep that in mind.
Ok. Tenho mais onde eles estão.
Don't take this the wrong way, but how did you survive the attack?
I wasn't hiding, if that's what you mean.
It wasn't.
I was getting supplies from our ship. Showed up just in time to see Foom devour the last of my men and fly off.
At least there's not much left to pack up.
Suppose there's that.
Já não tenho mais nenhum upgrade para não. Não, se não dizia ali. Mas, ok, deixa-me falar com ele.
Any of you corpses mind if I help myself to your stuff? No? Well, thank you.
May as well put it to good use, right?
They ain't using it.
Já tenho 15 de 15, né? Yeah,
Here's
então tá
hoping we
feito.
do better against boom than this lot.
Another hunt marker?
This one is unclaimed. No doubt it belonged to one of these corpses.
Guess they never got the chance to plan it.
I've appropriated it for our own use, to herald our bravery this day. It shall mark our ultimate conquest, or our glorious defeat.
Fume may be bad news, but he's nothing compared to the fight that comes next.
It shall mark our penultimate conquest.
One conquest at a time.
Mais? Animais, ok.
Big ice thingy on the frozen sea, eh? You said it, buddy. Sure is a long way down.
Pronto, eu já não tenho mais nada. Vamos seguir caminho.
All right, people. Let's catch us a dragon.
Yes, we grow ever closer to our great destiny.
You're awful chipper, considering Foom obliterated that camp like it was nothing.
We are not nothing.
I'm with Drax. No mountain too high, no valley too low.
Literally, in the case of this place.
Let's go, bora!
Hey, the ice is amplifying our velocity!
This is how I die! Have you lost your fucking mind?
Que eu perdi.
If you forget it's incredibly dangerous, it's actually kind of fun!
Indeed! Let's meet our deaths bemused!
Well, that takes care of the getting down part.
I don't even want to think about how we're gonna get back up. Or how we're gonna get Foom up there.
Look on the bright side. We may be dead.
Dar ideia ainda mais
Back on
maluca.
Earth, people would use dog sleds. A whole line of huskies pulling a sled across the ice.
Don't expect me to be the dog.
Actually thinking of the Wendigo, and Foom is the sled.
That's the craziest idea I've ever heard.
Yeah. I love it.
Ok, há caminho para ali, mas então deve haver aqui coisas aqui para cima.
I'm getting too old for this.
How old are you?
Old enough.
You won't say? That old?
No, that young. I was grown, remember? I ain't gonna brand myself with how many cycles I've been sucking down here.
Moscatafiano.
The rodent is mentally much older than any of us,
Thank you.
and emotionally much younger.
Har har.
Ooh, I didn't think it could get any colder.
You know, it's days like these I'm glad I installed seat warmers in the Millennium.
Up ahead. There's the ice obelisk.
This must be it, the frozen sea.
This is the perfect spot. Here we will challenge the great beast. Fin Fang Foom! Come and face your death!
What are you doing? We can't get the drop on him if he knows we're here.
Also, we're not killing him, remember?
Shout with me. Here we demonstrate our mettle.
Fin Fang Foom! Your end draws near!
Nope, not his end.
Your Quill. Go!
Fin Fang Foom, it's nap time!
Rocket, it's your turn.
Did he just say my real name?
Rocket!
Fin Fang Foom! We're gonna decomboggle your flunket scut spigots! You hear me?
He hears you!
You scaly, overgrown gordle-splode! You fessed lump of Satarkian shrub meat! You don't scare us!
It feels good, does it not?
Yeah! Yeah! It actually does!
Now we disrobe.
Yeah, we're not doing that.
Just through here. Be ready for anything.
That is technically impossible.
Onde é que ela anda?
So, where is he?
Maybe we spooked him.
Impossible. Foom was born without fear.
You don't know that.
In the cold heart of a dying star.
Dying stars ain't cold.
This one was.
Think his lair's behind that?
Let's find out.
Pá. Fum, fum. Ok. It's a dragon! Well, boss fight. Fit, fun, foom.
How are we supposed to capture that?
By beating him into submission.
We're gonna have to get through that ice armor first!
Prepare yourself. You face
Estou tipo. Ele é que está a mirar completamente sozinho.
He's one of a kind. I'll give him that.
Nunca caguei.
Not so invincible after all. Yeah, bust up the other pieces. Let's strip this guy bare. Ha! Look at him struggle.
Ok.
We could have just carpet bombed him with the Milano.
We're not killing him, remember? That's two! For the bane of ice, Peter Quill. See?
Eu já fui, eu nem tinha reparado que eu já tinha ido.
Such a bad nickname.
Está feito.
How you like us now?
His opinion does not appear to have improved.
Want to go? Qual? Espera aí.
Nice, Boom. Easy, Boom.
Ain't nothing nice or easy about him.
Take heed. The beast attacks.
What's wrong, Boom? Ice got your claw?
I don't think he's gonna come quietly!
Just remember, we don't. Not so hard now, are
Ok,
you,
está feito,
Boom?
bora.
Or I guess.
Bring it,
E agora?
you overgrown lizard!
Looks like he just did! That was too close!
Good thinking. Muscles, get through the head. He thinks you two
Calma,
can refund that rock right into Boom's face.
O que é suposto eu fazer?
We are ready, Peter Quill.
Para quê? Ah, ok.
Hope this fence is square with Hellbender. You would do well to use your full title in her presence.
Bora, vamos
Come on,
assim.
put him down.
Vamos assim. Vamos assim.
Slow him
Vamos
down.
assim. Vamos assim.
Do not hold back now. Is he talking to us or Boom? You're up, big guy.
I'm on it!
Ok, tirei um terço da vida. É um bocadinho mais.
No! Fuck, that's cold! Watch out for him! Well, everything!
So much to talk quietly. Lock and load, Rocket. Feel free to give up, Boom. Who would never shame himself in surrender?
Isto aqui nem sequer
I am
funciona.
your footing, Peter Quill.
O que é suposto eu fazer mesmo? Se é arremessado, pode ser usado como arma. Golpes agressivos podem aturar inimigos. Contenha durante.
I can't
Qu'est-ce qu'on
believe
fasse?
we're fighting a dragon. Take care not to burn.
Partir isto é? Não sei.
Incoming!
Look at those claws!
Look! He's stuck!
Então bora, vá, vai, vai.
More, slice him up.
Been too long since I blew something up. Eat this!
Suppose we had sold fools I originally suggested.
Calma.
Drax, you get to pick our next money-making
Enfim. Agora está atento.
Feel free to give up, boom!
So, bora.
Kick him while he's down!
What's next, Peter?
Bora. Tu vais assim, tu vais assim. Tu vais assim, eu vou assim.
Flesh does not dent.
We seem to be making him matter! So that's progress!
Não trouxe muito dano, mas pronto, a próxima já é eu. Ui, calma. Então eu vou usar isto no... Já vou usar isto. Não vai ficar, não vai ser preciso. Acho que não vai ser preciso usar isto.
This has got my name on it! Quick! While he's stuck in the ice!
Então bora.
Rocket! Safety's off! The beast grows desperate.
He's back in moving!
My great strength is underutilized.
Let's hurry this up!
Bem, ele vai lançar agora aqui para cima, então eu vou juntar todos, vamos carregar tudo. Vamos lá ver.
Victory will soon be ours, my friends, unless they send reinforcements.
If they do, we'll have to move like lightning. Hit them from behind. But what if they're too fast? We'll need another plan.
Ok, vai ser esta.
Guys,
Tem que ser esta. Bora.
I don't know if you noticed yet, but this galaxy needs saving.
I thought that's what we were doing.
We may not be the biggest, the smartest, or even the most powerful warriors around, but just like David facing Goliath, we can win. Who's with me?
We are
to kill the
That's
mood.
not the
Não,
why.
não, porra.
And you are not fighting hard enough, Rocket.
Hope this makes you square with Hellbender.
One more
Bora, vá.
time! Let's knock him out cold!
Doesn't look like he's gonna make it easy on us!
Beast is most dangerous when at its most desperate. We must not fail. We are ready.
Bora, está feito.
You gotta fight fire with fire!
Let her loose!
Fumos Doom. Ah, já está feito. Defeat Fin Funk Fum. Agora como é que tu vais levá-lo?
Yes! We stand triumphant. Foom has fallen.
O que é isto? Ah, é a Lady Hellbender. Coitado do rato.
Oh, hold on! Wait, no! No! Lady Hellbender! Drax, stop! Guys! Wait, guys, no! Lady Hellbender, we want to...
Nobody escapes my wrath, floorboard.
Monster Queen of Seknarf 9, you said you'd hear him out. Promised.
Ok, mas isso agora está com eles, ok?
Speak. I hope this is the one where you make a good speech.
We screwed up. We conned you. Robbed you. Killed your... baby. We can't take back what we've done. But we want to make it right.
Quill.
You murdered the Dragon Lord of Kakarantara!
Matamos, não. Matamos. Se calhar matamos.
This isn't you. Fate has finally brought the two of us together. Lord Foom.
Stood in secret.
The final harvest begins. Dead worlds screaming across space. We must go. Now.
Someone needs to take a stand against the church. We could really use some help.
You pay one debt, then create another.
No, though I can kind of see...
Enough. I will gather my forces.
Nice.
All right, let's go.
Fully loaded.
Yes!
Então basicamente... Ah não, invest in all special abilities for all companions. Ok. Então quer dizer que agora já tenho a última do
Noble Lady
Groot.
Hellbender shall fight all...
Against all odds. Complete chapter 13. A cena é... Eu ao derrotar o Fing Fan Fum... Também desbloqueio este, né? Porque eu não tive decisão nenhuma no meio destes dois troféus. Ou seja, isto aqui basicamente foi dois troféus num só. Ok.
Alongside us this day. After we bested Foom the Invincible.
We found Drax's peanut butter and chocolate.
We're on the path to destiny, my friends.
I still can't believe we did it. We did do it, right?
We sure did, and we got Mantis back.
But we lost Warlock. And we'll need him to exercise the Magus once we shut down that ritual.
So we bust him out of cult prison. I've done jailbreaks before, we all have.
We still tracking him?
Oh yeah, that thing ain't coming out easy.
Good. Then all we gotta do is get there on time and hope Lady Hellbender does too.
She will. I'm certain of it.
All right. Let's gear up, people. Tie up any loose ends. Take a pee if you have to, because we're not stopping again.
Hey, Quill. Let me borrow your tunes.
Why?
I need the focus. Come on.
Do not drop that.
Ok.
Mantis? What happened on the Mantis after we left? Last time we saw you, things looked dire.
It's a long story. We can talk about it after you do like Star Guy says and use the bathroom.
I don't need to.
All right, but don't say I didn't warn you in church Grandpa makes you do faith crunches.
Wait, Raker's gonna do what?
It depends. But at some point, someone says my name, and then there's a little bit of pee.
Great. I did not want to know that.
Oh yeah, little fuzzy. Maybe the little bit of pee is you.
Nope.
Ok, vamos lá aqui falar com o
Good
Groot.
thinking. Get the watering sorted out before we go.
He looks so sad, swishing around in his robes.
What'd he say?
Groot wants to water the Grand Unifier.
Oh, right.
The soaked unifier?
The Grand Humidity.
Gosto de ver da cara completamente perdida dele. Ok. Tu.
Hey, Rocket. Working on something?
I'm always working on something.
You're not listening to my tunes?
No, you turned the music on.
Then can I have my player back?
Why? You already got music playing.
Right. So you don't need the player to focus anymore.
You might turn it off.
Yeah, but
What part of I need to focus don't you get, Quill?
what do you need
Ele
to
vai fazer
focus on
alguma
so
alteração
badly
àquilo.
anyway?
Something that might give us a way to get through the Armada around Sacrosanct. Just in case Lady Skullsuit doesn't show up in time.
Nice. What is it?
You'll see.
Eu acho que ela fez alguma alteração ao Walkman.
Aw, she says thank you for getting rid of Aiden Warsock. Apparently she likes me better.
Adam Warlock?
Yeah, him. She thinks him bleats. It translates weird.
Mantis! I've got so many questions.
I know, and I want so many answers. Like, seize the means of production. Or, it's not just a rash. Or, yes, it is gluten-free.
Not the answers I was looking for, but now I'm wondering about the questions.
What questions?
Perguntar se o Lamentos aconteceu em Lamentos depois de
Happened on Lamentis after we left. He said some people would survive, but that doesn't fare super well for the others.
Many of the elders died. They didn't resist the invasion, but they would never accept the promise. It isn't their way.
I'm sorry.
Don't be. Their sacrifice bought time for me and the Kotati to hide most of the others. They will emerge when the galaxy is saved.
So you were able to hide them in the caves. Hope you told them to stay away from the fog.
Ok.
How did you convince Lady Hellbender to meet us on Maklu 4? You weren't even with us when we decided to go.
Actually, convincing her to go after you wasn't hard at all. But convincing her to hear you out? Whew, that was tough. I had to get all creepy mystical and spook her with warnings about what would happen otherwise.
You told her about the end of the universe, and she believed you?
Oh, no, not at first. But when I brought up all her precious monsters dying, she came around. Couldn't take that chance with her babies, you know?
Well, I'm glad to have you with us.
Oh, good, because you're not always glad.
Why not?
Well, sometimes I'm your ex-wife.
What?
I think she's pulling your leg, Quill.
It only ever happens the one time, but it's so funny.
Está aqui
I don't
fora.
know what it is, but this you really likes closing fridges.
The door keeps opening, so I close it.
But it's broken. I mean, it's always broken. It's a universal constant.
Huh. More you know.
Ok. Tenho ali a Gamora e o Drax ali a treinar. Então deixa-me lá aqui ver o que é que eu
Sir
desbloqueei.
Groot, I gotta say, I don't know what you told the Kotati Guardians at the cave entrance, but they were very cooperative when I came back with the villagers.
Wow. Okay.
Woo! Harsh words. Now I understand the fear in their branches. Spook them good.
Ok, vamos lá aqui ver.
Now that's a knife.
It is indeed a spectacular blade.
Ou era?
Drax! Hey, I was just...
There is no need to explain yourself, Peter Quill. Unlike the rodent, I do not mind when others are curious about my things.
It's a really cool blade.
With an equally impressive history.
You recognize it?
It belonged to Zatar the Unfinished, a great Catathian warrior king who led the first pilgrimage to Maklu IV.
Wait. So you're saying this is basically Excalibur?
I am unfamiliar with such a weapon.
It's a mythical sword belonging to a famous Earth King.
And yes, I suppose you could say this is the Excalibur of my people. It is a symbol of a king and the great hunt he inspired for those seeking to regain a place in Ultath.
So, this great hunt thing seems like a bigger deal than I thought. Did we mess it up for everyone by capturing Fin Fang Foom?
What do you mean?
Well, its purpose is to regain entry into Catathian heaven and stuff, and now there's no Foom to, you know, send you there.
Peter Quill. There are many paths to Ultath. The pilgrimage to Maklu IV is but one of them.
Right.
When Thanos murdered my family and destroyed my village, twice I chose the path of revenge. First, I raised a small army of Catathian warriors. Even outnumbered, we cut our way through the Chitauri line and challenged Thanos himself.
Wait. On Catath, you faced Thanos twice during the Galactic War?
Yes. But I was not strong enough the first time.
Strong enough to survive?
Thanos allowed me and a few others to live, to set an example. Defeated and humiliated, the surviving members of my squad chose to make the pilgrimage to Maklu IV. But I could not. I continued to walk the path of revenge. Until you helped me put the ghosts of Hovat and Camaria to rest.
To be fair, I had a lot of help.
And yet you have given me a new purpose, Peter Quill. Seems my destiny was not in the mountains of Kakaranthara after all. But here, on this ship, with you.
Ok. Zatar parece grande herói.
Zatar sounds like a hero of yours.
King Zatar. And he is. Every Catathian warrior knows the story of his pilgrimage to Maklu IV.
Why is he called Zatar the Unfinished, then?
In the history of my people, a rival king attacked Zatar's lands, easily overwhelming his forces. Captured and broken, Zatar challenged the rival king to a fight to the death, but the conqueror refused, banishing him to a life of dishonor and disgrace instead. So King Zatar went to Maklu IV to challenge the mighty Fin Fang Foom and change his destiny.
Well, that's depressing.
How is it depressing?
Because he obviously failed. Fin Fang Foom's still alive and kicking, mostly.
He did not fail, Peter Quill. King Zatar did not vanquish Fin Fang Foom, it is true. But he did redeem himself in the eyes of his people.
By dying? Not exactly a happy ending.
By never giving up. A warrior only truly dies when he stops living. King Zatar proved that our stories, the records of who we were in life, are ours to shape. He could have died a coward who lost his place in Ultath, or he could do what I and many of my people believe he did. Change the ending of his story.
Well, I'm glad you're here with us now. I can't guarantee where our path will take us, but hopefully somewhere with lots of money and comfort.
I do not have a doubt in my heart, Peter Quill, that we will have moderate success.
I'll accept moderate.
Moderate success. Eu acho que eu não tenho mais nada. Acho que não apanhei mais nada. Isto é o anel. Isto também já vi.
You wish to practice hand-to-hand techniques.
Não, tem uma cena do Rocket que eu acho que eu não vi. Isto já ouvi.
I am getting used to it.
We've come a long way since murderous sorceress. Wasn't it what you were calling me back on my first mission with the team?
Yes. At first I believed you had bewitched Peter Quill. I could see no other reason he would hire an assassin for a protection contract.
Really? No other reason than magic?
You could also have seduced him. He lacks mental fortitude in the presence of women.
True. If I remember right, he spent most of that protection contract flirting with the waitresses.
Ok, então deixa lá ver isto. Que eu acho que eu não tive esta conversa com o Rocket.
Man, this thing is ugly.
What made you bring that thing onto the ship?
Qual é que é o objetivo disto?
Thought we could use it if we ever need to hide our identity during a job or something.
First of all, a Glarnot mask ain't no identity.
Glarnot, they're that gang from the planet that rains emeralds or something, right? Or am I confusing them?
It's diamonds.
Oh yeah.
And B, there's only 2 jobs I've ever needed a mask. The time me and Groot knocked over a top-secret lab.
Really?
Oh yeah. The other time was when I borrowed a Glarnot mask and accidentally stole Groot from the Collector.
Ok, quer ver para esta primeiro. Como é que você roubou o Groot por si?
How'd you accidentally steal Groot?
You have to understand, Quill. I was on the run back then. The war was still raging strong, and them Kree scientists weren't exactly happy I left Half-World. I had to keep a low profile.
By robbing the Collector?
I was broke. And no offense, but the way the Collector plasters his face all over nowhere like he owns the place.
He doesn't own the place.
Someone had to knock him off his stupid flarkin' pedestal. The fact that I was drunk when I did it just makes it funnier.
Is there a bounty out for you that I should know about?
Relax. Anyways, I lifted one of them stupid Glarnot masks from some passed-out jerk at Mantlo's, stumbled my way to the Collector's Emporium, put on the mask, flashed some shiny rocks I found, and when his assistant's back was turned, I bonked him on the head.
Oh, you're unbelievable.
I know. It was gravy after that. Once I was sure he was out, I started cleaning out the place. Woke up the next morning on a stolen transport with a bag of loot and Groot. Of course, he was just a baby back then. Barely taller than a weed.
Aw, baby Groot.
I knew right then and there that I had to take care of him. A cage ain't no place for guys like us. We've been partners in crime ever since.
Ok, então foi
That
assim
I
que eles se
believe.
conheceram.
Believe what you want, Quill. Truth is truth.
Como você vai ao laboratório?
When did you guys rob a secret lab?
It was before we came after you. This Signog named Wheeler reached out to me and Groot. Wanted us to steal a bioweapon from some research lab in Arago 7. Piece of cake for a crack team like me and Groot.
Wait. And Groot wore a mask for this?
Man, you should have seen him, Quill. Bark naked except for the stupid mask of Thanos. It was flarkin' hilarious.
Yeah, I bet.
That was until we realized the eggheads on Arago actually hired Wheeler to get us there.
6 out of 10 times it's a trap.
Yup. Turns out they wanted to study us. My implants, Groot's regeneration, super valuable to the right bidder. By the time I realized what was up, they'd got Groot. Locked him in a frickin' cage, Quill. Like an animal.
That's terrible.
Yep, well, joke's on them. We weren't about to be turned into science experiments anytime soon, so I went with plan B. One explosive charge later, and ba-boom, we were home free.
Look, filho.
And the bioweapon?
Sold it back to Wheeler for triple the price.
Nice.
Yep. Those were the days.
I'll just put this back.
Ok. Aqui não há nada, então deixa-me só ir falar com os outros dois em baixo e já está feito.
You're overwatering, Sir Groot.
Peter Quill, spar with me.
I think I'll pass, Drax. I don't want to get tired before the real fight.
Tired, but this is the warm-up.
Not a bad idea. We don't know what's gonna happen when we get out of hyperspace.
Oh, cute. That's from Maclu, right? Better not make toxic spores like those big ones in the forest.
So, how was it riding along with Lady Hellbender? She have you try on battle armor?
Oh, no. She's very respectful of other women's bodily autonomy. We just talked. She asked about you.
Really?
She wanted to know if you'd give her your bomb recipe. Sir Groot praised your skills at length in captivity.
You don't got to apologize, bud. Look, she can get my bomb recipe if she pays for it.
Okay.
Those moves are really going to impress Lady Hellbender.
I do not need to impress her. Besting the great Fin Fang Foom is proof enough of my combat skills.
Yeah, that would do it.
I'm not sure Lady Hellbender was really impressed with how we handled that fight. You know, since we accidentally killed that dragon before Groot revived him.
Would you not be impressed by a man slaying a dragon?
Maybe if he does it without my help.
Raker's going down this time, Gamora. I promise you.
And I promise you, I'm getting Nikki out of there. No matter what.
We will
Que
get
fez
her
esta
out.
espada?
Together.
Together.
Agora já tens aqui o suporte. Porra, isso um bocadinho desaparece. Mas pronto, vamos ficar por aqui.
Hey, Bug Lady, see anything about this mission we should know about?
I don't see much. Or rather, I see too much. So many realities converging.
Does Lady Hellbender ever stand us up?
Only in a few versions. Usually when Star Guy does a bad speech. Oh, and also in one version where he grabs her butt.
Mas vamos ficar por aqui. Espero que tenham curtido mais o vídeo. Sou o vosso backup. Vemos no próximo. Fiquem bem.